Visual creations and printing of the plan. With tisanji, you can create different print views. To do this, go to the Print tab, start by selecting the paper size and orientation, then press Add View. For professional licenses, the arrows open the menu located in the title block, allowing you to select the information to be included on the plan. These fields must be filled in for them to appear. See Garden and Profile Settings. You can name your view and the name will appear on the print. Professionals also have a free text field that can be used to enter notes. Next, there are different options for each view you create, namely Legend Location, Legend on the right for professional licenses, Legend at the bottom, or Hidden Legend for everyone. The options for displaying the title block are reserved for professional licenses. You can choose between title block short, long, or hidden. For individual accounts, only the name of the view is displayed. Hidden or shown satellite image for all licenses. Display of contour lines for Rosebush licenses and Superior licenses. Display of north on the map, hidden or for professionals in the title block. The desired scale and whether or not you want a grid. The distribution of plants. You can choose a natural or theoretical distribution. Natural distribution slightly modifies the location and size of plants to give them a more natural effect. The type of plant representations. And for professionals, you can decide whether you want to exclude the bubbles used in the plan from the legend. Let's go back to the representation of plants. Certain types of representation are anonymous, meaning that if you choose white or anonymous surface, the plants with this representation will be drawn but will not appear in the legend. For all other representations, all plants will be included in the legend with their common name, scientific name, and number. However, if you have chosen one of the FISA or YES representations, it is possible that more than one species will have the same representation. If this happens and you want to keep this type of representation, go back to the drawing and modify in the detail of the surface the representation of the plant to have a unique representation. Alternatively, choose the icon and indexed visualization, which avoids this situation. If you choose indexed, a unique ID will be given to all plants that are large enough in the drawing to contain the bubble. Here we make a general choice for all plants, but we will see later that you can define this choice individually according to the layer to which the plants and icons are associated. Next, select the area or section of the garden that will be represented in the view. Remember, the larger the area, the smaller the details will be represented. Often, we create an overall view and add several detailed views for each need. To define the area represented in the view, press the dotted rectangle to display the print area. You can change its dimensions. Tisanji will always try to maximize the size of the drawing on the paper. This is a kind of zoom. The smaller the rectangle you choose, the more tisanji can enlarge the drawing on the selected paper size. With the 90-degree rotate icon, you can also change the orientation of each view individually. This feature is useful if you have a rectangular surface and want to maximize the space occupied on the paper. Because we saved the views created, we have added an eye icon which allows you to choose which views you want to print each time you generate plans. The trash can allow you to delete a view. Finally, in the last line, by pressing the arrows, you can see the list of layers, icons, and textures in your drawing. These menus allow you to control the print styles individually for each layer and select the icons and textures that should appear in the legend of your drawing. By default, tisanji uses the global configuration. However, you can choose not to display certain layers or modify their style according to the printing requirements for a particular view. For example, you could create a view that only shows the plants to be transplanted if they are on a specific layer. In this case, the plants already in place could be represented in black and white. Please note, the layers selected by default are those that are visible when you create your view. If you create new layers, you must open the view and check the new layers in order for them to appear in our views. Once your views have been created, simply click on Generate Plans to create a PDF file containing all your views. All of your views are saved and ready for reprinting.